my setup. Shout out to my friend Chris, you know who you are, to give me the idea of having something to put my phone in. So we got the armadillo. Alright? Got the fire going. It's a little simple basic tonight. So I want to show you a little more of what I see. You can't really see it. I wish you could. I know you see the lights out there. It's all lit up. It's yes, a Sasquatch. It's a 6-foot cutout, and there's a little brown boy next to him fishing. Because I don't see color. I will judge you on your character. And even that is not what I'm meant to do. We're not meant to judge each other. We're meant to uplift each other. And that is something I'm hoping to accomplish here. Is to at least get a message out there for those who need to hear it. This is my second video, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flying by foot, and I'm not gonna edit them. I'm just gonna let it roll as it rolls. So, been led to tell a story. Story of two wolves. It's a lot like the yin and yang. What you feed is what you get. Chris and I also talked about protecting your energy. You know, it took a long time sitting right here, right where you're looking, talking to God, talking to myself. Man, look at where you've been. If someone was to look at you, they would never know your struggles. A few of you do. Man, I do truly thank God. He brought me on a path to Arkansas. I followed. I got a little off course. But He forgave me. I asked Him to come into my heart September 7th after I put Colt down. And He has moved me in ways I never thought possible. But I see it. And I testify this to you right now. So the story of two wolves. It's Cherokee lore. There are two wolves inside of us. One is black, one is white. One that is white represents, I'm going to keep it simple, there is a long list. Love, trust, and faith. The black is fear, shame, greed, so on. So it goes into just like the story of yin and yang, because that's what represents the story of two wolves. I've got it actually tattooed on my left arm. What wolf do you feed? You know, and a lot of us always hear that what you put out is what you get back. And what you give to yourself is what you can give out. Man, I know it's cold out there. People can be cruel. We don't give a flip anymore. I'm going to try to keep this PG so I can actually reach everybody. But for right now, this is for adults, families, mothers, fathers, those who feel that you're hopeless. You're not. When you believe in yourself, you can do what you want to do. Some may judge me as not being successful. I've got a good job. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I love my little property here. It's peaceful. It's quiet. I'm right here by town. I mean, listen. That's peace. A lot of times people are going to test that peace. They're going to come in and try to disrupt it. They're going to try to take from you. This is where we're getting into protecting your energy. Man, truly follow your intuition and your discernment. If that's not how you want to call the feelings that you get off of somebody and the feeling you get back, use whatever you want for that. Just trust in that. Love, trust, and faith. I trust that the love I put out and have faith in what I'm doing will benefit others. I don't even care if it benefits me. I'm comfortable in life. And I love to give. And it was a hard lesson. I see it all the time. So many of us beat ourselves up because we're a good person, and so many people take advantage of that we slip into that shadow. Story of two wolves. Instead of feeding that wolf of light, the white one, that just keeps lighting your way and lighting people around you. I've seen it. I've seen where just some of my kind words has actually truly impacted someone's attitude, and that truly impacted me. It's why I'm creating these videos. Where they'll lead, I don't know, I don't care. I know somewhere, someone, at least two of my friends are going to see this, and you never know, maybe more. Hear that? Frogs talking. The story of two wolves, man. Who do you feed? Who do you put your energy into? If it's somebody that's just constantly dragging you down and never uplifting you, or they're always stuck, and you've tried to help them get unstuck and they just won't do it themselves, you have to learn to let go. Protect your energy. I've let go of several friends this year because they showed their true colors. Man, when the snakes show their head, you cut it off. You cut it off with your truth. You know what? I love you, goodbye. I don't need your negativity in my life. I'm not saying people can't change. People can change. You can change. You just have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in God, believe in yourself. But I'll tell you what, after putting Colt down and truly surrendering my heart for a second time to Jesus and asking, Lord, instead of taking my heart and refilling it with hate, we'll just keep it simple with one word. Fill it with light. I don't want, because people hurt me when I was down, when I was out, and no one stood up for me, I don't want to be that kind of person. Even if I'm looked at differently. Got called weird the other night. Don't care. The person that said it to the person that knows me stood up for me. Said, he ain't weird. That's probably one of the best people I've ever met. You couldn't judge that by the look of me. If you were just to take one look at me, you'd probably either judge me as a biker ganger or some dumb redneck that don't know what he's talking about. And that's okay. Some of us are built for that. You get bullied all through high school, all through your life, but people always trying to bring you down. You can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. And then you feed that wolf of fear. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It may be hard sometimes. You may cry yourself to sleep. You may wake up crying because of the pain you're still feeling from the night before. You could feel that every single piece of your heart is gone. And you don't know if you want to replace it. That's not fair. It's not fair to you. You deserve love. You love yourself. If you know you're a good person and you would give the shirt off of your back, if you had $2 and somebody needed $1.50, you're giving them that $2. You feel me? Story of two wolves. One is white, one is black. Which one do you feed? And don't let the colors fool you either. You would automatically think that the white wolf would be light, but it could not be, because people are built to deceive us, especially if they fall into that temptation trap. It's so easy to get blinded nowadays. But if you just keep focused, try different things, finally let go. If you know you're stuck in a rut, that everything you've done ain't working, try again. Because I'll guarantee there's somewhere in you that's going to throw out a cable, and it's going to latch onto something that's going to be your breakthrough. And then you're going to have another breakthrough. And you're going to have another breakthrough if you keep positive in yourself. So many motivational speakers say that. The most powerful thing you can be is positive. Love yourself. What you put into yourself is what you project. So if you hate yourself and you hate others, and a lot of times that's what you're projecting to others. And I get how easy it is, especially how nasty a lot of people have become to one another. We've become cold, unforgiving, or just about themselves. Which I know it sounds contradicting to say I'm about myself, but I've got to love myself. But there's a difference. If all you do is take and not give back, you're not living. You know, there's a lot of people that will take off of you and misuse you for that. That's a lesson you learn. You learn not to give to those people. You learn to give to the people that give back to you. Even if you never see them again, that simple thank you back to you. Or hey, you finally do make a good friend that when you need them, they're there. And actually, they're not talking smack behind your back. Oh, smile in your face and then stabbing you right there in the back, thinking they're hurting you. Most powerful thing you can do is protect your energy. Pull it all back. I dismiss you from my life. As hard as it is, I'm going to say I love you goodbye. Because you're not on the same walk as me. If you want to live in your hate and your fear, that's how you live your life. I can't change you, but I can change me. And you can change you with the right attitude. Just go for it. Man, fuck it. Excuse the language. Forget about it. I took a leap of faith coming down here to Arkansas. In 10 years, I stand 10 toes down. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't redneck enough to live in Arkansas. You ain't gonna make it. You'll be back home in 6 months. You ain't gonna fit in because you ain't nothing but a Yankee living in the South. And yeah, I've had some experience with some people that automatically judge me. New York! Boys, get a rope. Of course, 90% of them are usually joking. I'll even say 99. Because, man, once they see that light of me come through, they're like, damn, he ain't bad for a Yankee. And I've earned the title down here. Damn, Yankee. Thank you. I'm proud of that. I don't know who needs to hear this message. I don't know how many will hear this message. It's not meant for me to know. Again, I'm just taking a leap of faith that this has been calling me. Speak my thoughts out there. So fireside thoughts. I don't know if that caught on camera. Bumping big. You jump back there. It could have been damn Sasquatch down there throwing rocks and shit. Anyway. On the real though. Man, ladies. Soul Tribe. We'll end it with that. Rise. Keep doing you. No matter how hard you gotta work, put in that work in you. Put in that work in love, trust, and faith. Fear will take you down a road that can be impossible to come back from if you completely stop believing. So believe in yourself. Start there. Stay humble, y'all.